closed little world, and if you don't come with protection, we stab you in the eye. This idea that Neil said about why doesn't he just submit to peer review? It's the biggest bunch of shit I've ever heard.
We've got 2 pages.
You should go to a journal, and they will laugh you out. They will take one look at your email address, and if it doesn't end in .edu, I promise you're not going to get hurt. It will lock in a terrible idea for 40 years, and it will stop somebody coming from outside. It will reapportion credit. So suddenly you do a lot of work, and somebody, this is this thing I said about gripe and swipe. We notice one flaw in your work, and we take the entire corpus that you've produced away from you, and we publish it under our own name. I can tell you a dozen terrible stories of peer review where people have confessed to using peer review as a weapon against their colleagues, particularly younger colleagues. How can this be? I thought I was upset with some things that you had said and done. No. They're dwarfed. They're dwarfed by this. This is so disingenuous. Basically, this is saying, please submit your stuff from a gmail.com address. We'll take one look and say, it doesn't look like .edu to me. And we'll throw whatever you do in the trash heap, and we'll say, well, you got the benefit of my peer review. This is actually what science was supposed to be. We were supposed to listen to each other, not go after each other with an ice pick to the eye. We were supposed to try to figure out the best version. Remember at the beginning of this where I was trying to say, look, I want to do the best version of your idea and build it up.
So what you're saying, though, can I just summarize this? What you're saying is that Neil deGrasse's understanding of peer review is flawed.
Sure.
And that it is not really available to someone like Terrence.
It really isn't. He knows that. The sad fact, Joe, is that you built something that has some credibility. And even though you think of it as, I just like having conversations with people and a lot of them are fighters and I'm just a meatball, we don't have any other place. We can't go to the National Academy of Science. It's too politicized. We can't go to Harvard. You saw what just happened with Claudine Gay, who's still a professor. We've lost everything. And podcasts, as dippy and shitty and as variable in quality as they are, this is all that's left. And my claim is that I'll challenge Neil. I actually think that this is a better place to do review